Semi-budget range phone off incoming. Mabuhay Manila, you got Drew here from ManilaShaker.com and join me on our latest phone off between the Huawei GR5 2017 versus the Asus Zenfone 3 Max 5.5. The design elements for either contender share a similar story between one another, as both units are clad in metal with plastic caps for the top and bottom portions. Stark differences will show in the mono camera above the fingerprint scanner for the Zenfone 3 Max, compared to the vertical dual camera setup for the GR5 2017, also placed above the fingerprint scanner. It's a 2.5D curved glass protection for both our units with non-backlit capacitive keys for the Max 5.5 compared to only the Huawei moniker for the GR5 2017, which means on-screen navigation for the contender. Everything else is a standard affair, from the button placements at the right side where the volume rocker sits above the power button, micro USB port at the bottom with the speaker grills, and the headphone jack up top with the noise cancelling mic. The design category places both phones at an equal footing, earning themselves a tie this round. It's a 5.5-inch 1080p battle in which the Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 utilizes an IPS LCD panel, while the GR5 2017 is using an LTPS IPS LCD. Contrast is more apparent for the Huawei contender compared to the paler version on the Max 5.5. Either phones prove readability under direct sunlight, earning themselves another tie this round. It's a battle of a 12 megapixel plus 2 megapixel camera setup in favor of the GR5 2017 over the singular 16 megapixel rear camera contender for the Zenfone 3 Max. Both setups are equipped with face detection and laser autofocus in tow. Solar assisted shots prove either camera can keep up with the demands, showing a sharper version for the Max compared to the detail handling on the GR5 2017. Colors appeared to be livelier on the Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 when used indoors compared to smoother details from the GR5. It seems low light shooting won't be a problem for the bright output of the Chinese contender, in contrast to the darker version from the Taiwanese manufacturer. The LED flash compensation gives the GR5 a slight lead. Night shooting will be a struggle for both phones here, as the included camera app could make heads or tails of the scene. Video recording at 1080p for both units will come out shaky at best with the absence of optical image stabilization. The 8 megapixel front-facing camera revealed overexposure for the GR5 2017 over the softer version with wider angle for the Zenfone 3 Max. We are giving this another tie. Expect Huawei's proprietary high-silicon Kirin 655 system on a chip to outshine the meager Snapdragon 430 placed inside the Zenfone 3 Max 5.5, both paired with 3GB of RAM for either handsets. Thanks to the extra horsepower, Huawei came out on top with 56,389 points over the 44,425 points from Asus on Antutu benchmark. Real-life testing showed the GR5 pulling ahead on games such as Real Racing 3 and NBA 2K17 with better frame rates and playability overall. This goes without saying that both phones can and will be able to perform daily and casual tasks without a hitch, notwithstanding app crashes. Nitpicking aside, Emotion UI 4.1 and Zen UI 3.0, both on top of Android Marshmallow 6.0, will come down to user preference, from the skin-heavy experience from the Taiwanese compared to the iOS-esque feel from China. The GR5 2017 wins this one. The Max in Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 will start pulling ahead in the endurance category with 4,100 mAh of juice in tow that resulted in 5 hours of screen-on time and about 36 long hours of standby time, well over the 3,340 mAh of power from Huawei, with 4 hours of screen-on time and about a day's worth of standby time. This will mean that the Max will be kept plugged in at 30 minutes longer in filling up its tank at 2 hours and 50 minutes, under the 2 hours and 20 minutes of the GR5. As an added bonus, the Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 can double as a power bank with the included micro USB to female USB dongle. The Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 wins. Loudspeakers for both are average in quality and intensity at best. The GR5 2017 gains points for DTS support via the audio jack. small margin, we give props to Huawei's contender. The Huawei GR5 2017 will set you back 13,990 pesos or about $278, way over what the Asus Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 has at 10,995 pesos or $217. It can be easy to justify your 3,000 peso difference for more in terms of performance and the dual camera setup in favor of the GR5 2017, compared to endurance of the Max 5.5 with average performance and decent camera quality. What do you think of our contenders this round? Let us know at the comment section below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button if you want to see more videos like this. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter at Kinuhit. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest in tech from ManilaShaker.com. Once again, this has been Drew. Mabuhay, Manila.